Hi lovies, welcome back to my channel, Kishi Spirit Eye Makeup, here to do another tutorial for you. This tutorial is going to be a brow tutorial. So many of you guys liked it on my IG page, so I wanted to come and do one for my YouTube subscribers. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to see how I get my everyday brow, then just keep on watching. Also, before we get started, be sure to go down below my face, click the like button, the subscribe button, the little notification bell, and also comment. Let me know what other videos you would like to see in the future. And also just let me know if you like this brow tutorial and if it was helpful for you at all. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Okay, so I'm going to start off with my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. It is my ride or die. Okay, so I start off with brushing up. You know what? Let's go in a little closer, shall we? Going with my little spoolie. So I just start off underneath my brow here. This is difficult because I have to set up my camera a little differently because my phone has not been behaving and recording properly to where I could upload a video. So I just kind of create the shape that I want, the arch that I want here. Can you guys see that? Let's get a little closer. I just create the shape that I want underneath, and then I do the same thing. Oh, that hurts. I do this. Will you stay back there? Nobody asking you to join this party. And then I do the same thing on the top, just very lightly. Shade in the shape that I want to create for my brows. And usually I just kind of go over my actual eyebrow shape. I don't try to do anything too strenuous because this again is an everyday look and nobody has time to be trying to create some glam brows. So then I just go in from the bottom and then I just brush up and make hair-like strokes. Here in the front, you just flick it up, and I'm just using very light pressure. Very light pressure. Again, we're going for a natural look. Now you can also use like a pomade or brow powder. I use all three. I use a pencil, powder, pomade. Just kind of depends on what kind of brow that I want. And this is just for an everyday natural brow. So I'm just kind of going in lightly just to imitate hair-like strokes, so that it doesn't look like too much. Just going to breakfast today, so. And then I take my spoolie and then I just go back through it just to kind of blend in the product with my actual hairs. See? Au naturel. And then sometimes if I have more time, I will go back in with, well, not back in, but I'll go in with a powder. Let's do the other side. So again, you just start from the bottom and create your shape. And just always remember that brows are sisters, not twins. So they will have a resemblance, but everyone has a brow that's more arched than the other or more rounded than the other. I have one that's more arched than the other, and I think this is my more arched brow. Like it just arches more. So I always have to try to figure out how to get them to both match, and then sometimes I can't get them to both match, so I'll just try to get the bottom to match. So then you're just going to go back over the top create that shape again. So you can see this brow is more arched than this brow. It's just, I don't know. I keep playing with it until I get them as close as sisters as possible. Not like right now, I feel like my brows are cousins. And then I'll show you another trick. Like you can do this. Like you can just go, you know, out of the house like this, or you can also clean up your brows. I couldn't get my words out. You gotta concentrate when you're doing brows. Sorry my audio is off, guys. I'm using my camera and it doesn't pick up audio as well as my phone does. So I apologize that the audio sounds estranged. So again, just light strokes, flick it up. I always try to like make sure my pencil is sharpened, so to speak. It's one of those like twist up pencils, so I try to twist up more product if I need it, to kind of give that hair flicking motion a more natural appeal. This brow I always struggle with because I like the way that this brow is shaped, but I always have to just struggle with this one, and sometimes it ends up being darker, so I'll just go back in and fix that. And then there you have that portion done. The next product that I usually use when I just do like a powder brow, I'll pick up my Anastasa brow powder in dark brown. I don't know if you can see that. But just to kind of keep it in the family today, we're going to use the Benefit. Look how cute it is. It's so cute. Sorry. Let me get it out of the mirror there. So adorbs. And this is in the, I use the shade 4. So take my little spoolie brush here. This is the Anastasa brush number 12, I think, or 7. I just dip it in the dark powder here. So I just dip, 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 tap off my excess there, and then I just go to the edge of the end of my brows here, and I just fill it in. Fill her in. Pretty sure we're gonna go to breakfast, so I don't want to wear makeup today, so but I do always have to have some brows, honey. Ooh, it's got that magic. He's got that magic. Then you just take this brush and you just make those same hair-like strokes going in an upward motion, very, very lightly. And I didn't dip back into my product, as you can see, so you don't necessarily have to do that. Very, very lightly. The last thing that I will do is shape my brows. Depending on if I'm wearing foundation, I will use a concealer to clean up my brows. But since I'm not wearing foundation today, I'm just going to use one of my foundations. This is Lancome, and this is the Teinte Idole foundation in the shade 460, I believe. So I'm going to take my brush here. I'm just using my Sigma E15 brush. Looks like this. I'm just going to, you just need a little tiny, itty bitty, tiny little bit. I don't even know if you can see it because it's so tiny. This is how I do them. You can put on as much product as you want. Some people slather it on there, but I'm just going for a natural everyday look. So I just will use a little tiny bit and tap my brush into, I don't know why I'm tapping my brush and like tapping my brush like I have powder on my brush, but I don't. And then I'm just going to use my little mirror and I'm going to go right underneath my brow and just clean it up. It's really hard to film and do your brows at the same time. But I really hope you guys can see that, what I'm doing. And then you just, can you guys see what I'm doing? Pull the product down to your eyes. Eyelid, sorry. To blend it. See how it's like my perfect shade? It's not, I'm not highlighting my brow bone today with that anyways. I'm looking in my other mirror if you want to know what I keep looking at. Okay, so that's the first step. And I don't do the top when I'm just doing an everyday look, because that don't look natural, honey. That does not look natural. Okay, okay, okay. The last thing that I do is I take my 24-hour brow setter by Benefits. Like I said, we're just going to keep it in the Benefit family today, but I actually use this every day. It's bomb. It literally lasts 24 hours. Like when I take it off at night, I'm like massaging very gently because I don't want to pull my brow hairs out. I've been working a lot to throw these darn things out. Anyway, so then you just use it like a spoolie and just brush your hairs up in the direction that you want it to stay in all day, and it will do what it do, baby. And there you have your brows all done. What do you think? Any questions? Comment down below if you have any questions on how I did my brows, or if you have questions about the products, or if you just want to say hi, or you want to say good job, Keish. Comment down below. Okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. My lips is ashy. Hold up. I gotta do that again. That is not cute. Okay. Okay. Now we back in business or whatever. Yes.